السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Good evening or good afternoon. Today, inshallah, we hope to study Unit 1, the first 2 pages in Unit 1. It speaks about auxiliary verbs, or we call it helping verbs. Now, in English, we have do and have and be. These are auxiliary verbs. It means helping verbs. Helping verbs help us to deal with tenses, questions, negatives, and short answers. So, if I say do, it means do, does, and did. When I say have, it means have, has, and had. When I say be, it means am, is, are, was, were. These are the helping verbs or the auxiliary verbs. They help us to form 4 things. They help us to form 4 things. First, tenses. So they help us to make tenses or to form tenses. Also, they help us to make questions. Yes. Questions and negatives and short answer. Very good. Short answer. Now, if I ask you to deal with the first one, with the tenses, yes. Today, inshallah, we will discuss the tenses and the questions. Next time, we will deal with negatives and short answers. In English, we have the tenses, present, simple, and past simple, and present perfect, present perfect,
past perfect,
simple. 1, 2, 3. Also, we have present continuous and past continuous and present perfect continuous. Yes. So these are 6 tenses. We will deal with them throughout the whole syllabus. Today, just we want to use the names of these tenses. We just want to know them, the names of these tenses. Also, we have 2 passives, passive forms. Present, simple, passive. And past, simple, passive. 8. We have questions. The first exercise in our syllabus, questions about these helping verbs. The first question, which tenses use does, did, and do in the negative and in the question?
Present simple.
Present simple and past simple, yes. So here we use do, does in the negative, and did in the past simple. So the first question, which tenses use did, does, do in the negative and in the question? Present simple and past simple. Another question, which tenses use have?
Present perfect.
Here, yes. Here have, and here have. The third question, which tenses use be? The continuous here, and the past continuous be, and the present simple passive we use be, and here we use be. So this is the first exercise. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes. Now we will clean this and now look here. That's enough. Now, present simple, past simple, present perfect simple, present continuous, past continuous, present perfect continuous, present simple passive, past simple passive. The first question, which tenses use the auxiliary verbs do, does, did to make the negative and the question? This is here, do, does, and did. Then the other question, which tenses use the auxiliary verbs have?
Present perfect.
Present perfect simple
And present perfect continuous.
and present perfect continuous. Which tenses use the auxiliary verbs be? Present continuous,
Past continuous.
past continuous,
Present simple passive. Past simple passive.
present simple passive, past simple passive. By the end of this exercise, we just know the names of the tenses and something about the auxiliary verbs in them. Now, we will discuss another one. What is it? Making questions. Making questions using the auxiliary verbs. So now, the auxiliary verbs with the questions. I will clean this again. come from Scotland. I come from Scotland. This is a statement. The question using where. Again, I come from Scotland. Make a question using where. So the question here ends with question mark. Yes?
Where does you come from?
Where does you? With you, we use did in the past. Do, yes, do in the present. So, where do you come from? Yes. Where do you come from? Where do you come from? I come from Scotland. I come from Palestine. Where do you come from? I come from Palestine. Because all of us, or most of us, come from Palestine. So when I ask you, where do you come from? Say, I am from, or I come from Gaza. I come from Rabah. I come from Khan Yunis. I come from Jabalia. I come from Beit Lahia, etc. Yes? وكون نسينا حاجة يعني ما حكيناهاش. يعني. Yes, this is number one. Number two, I was born in Gaza in 1994. I want to make two questions.
Where and when?
With where and with when. So, the question, where, yes, where,
Did, because it's past.
where, yes, where you born, where, because was, with you, where, so here I use you, because the answer is I. With you, I use where. We usually invert the verbs. So, you takes where. Where were you born? Another question. When were you born? Yes. So I was born in Gaza. The question is, where were you born? I was born in 1994. When were you born? Again, I live in Gaza. I live in Gaza. I want the question with where? Where? Yes? Where do you live? Yes. Here we don't have a helping verb like was. So we use do. Yes. Where do you? Do or does? Do. Why? Because it is in the present. If it is in the past, we use did. If the subject is he or she, we use does. Yes. Now, Where do you live? I've got 2 brothers and a sister. I want a question with how many? How many? When I ask a question with how many, I use it in the capital. So here, how many? How many what?
Teacher.
Yes?
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
Uh-huh. We don't use do you have. We use have got. Uh-huh. Because the answer with have got. If it is with have, do we have? Do you have? But have got, have you got? How many brothers and sisters have you?
Got.
Have you got? How many brothers and sisters have you got? I have got 2 brothers and a sister. I will ask you a question. How many brothers and sisters do you have or have you got?
I have 5 brothers.
I have got
5 brothers
5 brothers, mashallah,
and 4 sisters. I'm the 5th.
and 4 sisters.
I'm the 5th.
You are the 5th.
Yes.
Mashallah, mashallah. Someone else? How many brothers and sisters have you got?
I have got
1
1 brother and 6 sisters.
brother and a sister. Yes, mashallah. ربنا يزيدهم. Is it clear? Yes. Now we will deal with other questions according. Can I clean it now? Yes. Now, this is the exercise about making questions. The first exercise, making questions with you. Why with you? Because all the answers, all the statements begin with I. If it is begin with I must use you. Yes. I come from Scotland. I come from Palestine. I come from Egypt. I come from Gaza, Rabah, etc. Where? Question with where. So, where do you come from? Where do you come from? It means, where are you from? Where are you from? What do you come from? The same. Now, I was born in London in 1984. Where and when? 2 questions. Yes? Who can read? The first one? Yes?
Where were you born?
Where were you born? Yes. Again? When were you born? The second one. Yes. So, where were you born? When were you born? The answer, where were you born? I was born in Scotland, in Palestine, etc. The second one, when were you born? I was born in 1994, in 1993, etc. Number 3, I live in Milan. Where?
Where do you live?
Where Do you live? Yes. Where do you live? I live in Palestine. I live in Gaza, etc. Number 4. Yes.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
Have you got? Because I use have got, I say have you got. If I say have, do you have? How many brothers and sisters have you got? Yes. Number 5. Yes.
I am studying English because I need it for my job. Why
I am make inversion. Are you? You and here are. Are you? So, why are you studying English? Why are you studying English? Because
for my job.
I need it for my job. Because I need it for my job. Why are you studying English? For the university. Someone else. Why are you studying English? Because I love it. Yes, because it is a good language, because it is an international language, because I need it for my study. Because my father wants me to study English. Yes, thank you. Now, number 6. I have been studying English for 3 years. For 3 years. So here in Milan, in London in 1984, and here a brother and sister. Yes, now here I have been studying. I've been to the United States, Canada, Japan, and Australia.
You forget 6.
Yes, number 6. Sorry, I have been studying English for 3 years. The question with how long? How long? How long have you been studying English? I have been studying English for 3 years, or for 5 years, for 12 years, etc. How long? For the duration of time. So how long have you been studying English? Number 7, I have been to, it means I visited the United States, Canada, Japan, and Australia. Which countries Which countries?
Which countries have you been to the United States? Have you been?
Yes.
Which countries have you been
To. Yes. Which countries have you been to? Which countries have you been to? I have been to the United States, Canada, Japan, and Australia. Number 8, I went to Canada 3 years ago. When? When? Yes. Yes, because went in the past. So here I use did. Here I use do. Here I use did. So when did you go to Canada? When did you go to Canada?
3 years ago.
3 years ago. Last year. Last Monday. In 1994. All these phrases about the past simple. So here is the end of this exercise. Who can make Number 2, quickly. The question number 2, quickly.
Where were you born?
Where were you born? Another
Where
one.
were you born?
When were you born? Yes, next.
Live.
Again. Again.
Where do you
Where do you live? Where do you live? Another one. Number 5. Yes. Yes. Why are you studying English? 6. Yes.
How long have you been studying English?
Number 7.
Which countries have you been to?
Very good. Number 8 and the last one.
When did you go to Canada?
When did you go to Canada? Very good. Now, we will deal with, if I want to show you something, these are the questions. These are the questions. Who can read again? Yes? Yes? Next? Someone else? Yes?
How many brothers and sisters have you got?
Good. Yes. 5.
Why are you studying English?
6.
How long have you been studying?
Yes. 7.
Which countries have you been?
And number 8. Thank you. Now, don't forget that the answers of the previous exercise, we use do, does, did to make the question and the negative. This is the answer of the present and the past simple. The second answer, we use have, and here do. We use have to form the present perfect simple and the present perfect continuous. Also, we use be to form the present and the past continuous. Present continuous, past continuous, and passive forms. It means the
Past,
present simple passive,
and past
the
simple
present,
passive.
the past simple passive, and all the other tenses. Now, we look here. I want you to answer this exercise about what? Making questions. Here, the answer in full and the question need just the verb and the subject. Number 1, who can read B? Then make a question with A. Yes.
I stayed at home and watched television.
Yes, I stayed at home and watched television. The question,
What did you do last night?
what did you do? So here, did you. Very good. What did you do last night? I stayed at home and watched TV. Number 2.
Yes. Horror stories and science fiction. What kind of books do you like reading?
Do you like reading? Very good. Do you like reading? I like reading horror stories and science fiction. Here, as if there were I like. Number 3. Yes.
Have you ever been to United States?
Mm-hmm. Very good. Have you? Because I have. Have you? Have you ever been to the United States? Yes, I have. I went there last year. Again. Yes. Did you like it? Very good. Did small or capital? Did you like it? Yes, I really enjoyed it. It means I like it. Number 4.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, someone else?
Teacher.
Someone else? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The answer is he is helping Maria with this exercise. The question? What is the teacher doing? Yes. Again? Mm-hmm. Again, what is the teacher doing? Mm-hmm. Number 5. She works in a bank.
Teacher.
Hmm?
What does your brother do? She works in a bank.
Works.
Hmm?
What does your brother
What
does?
does? Why does? Because she works.
She works.
Why is? Because
he
he is. Why did? Because
ED and enjoyed. The past
enjoyed.
Simple.
Yes. So here, what does your mother do?
She works.
She works in a bank.
Yes, teacher.
Mhm. Number 6. Because I didn't feel well. Why? Hmm?
Why did you do your homework last night?
Mhm. Why didn't? Why didn't? Because I didn't. Why didn't you do your exercise last night? Because I didn't feel well. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes. Number 7,
Yes, teacher.
I'm going to a party. Over there, yes? What are you doing? What are you doing next weekend? Next. No, I haven't. I have
Teacher.
just a CD players. No, I haven't. Yes?
Do you have a TV in your bedroom?
No. If I say this, I say no, I don't. But the answer is haven't. Have you got? Yes. Because the answer is have you got? If it is don't, I have. Do you have? So here, have you got a TV? Have you got a TV in your bedroom? No, I haven't. I haven't got a TV in my bedroom. I just a CD players. So this is
Have you bought?
have you?
Bought?
No, because have got here I have got something. Have got. Perfect. It means have. Yes.
You can use
had in the past, but here in the present. Had in the past, it means I had something and finished. Finished. But here, no. Have, yes, something like have you had. But it means I didn't have it now. So usually we use have got for the present. Have had for the past. Yes. Now, we want someone to read them again quickly. Yes, number one.
What did you do last night? I stayed at home and watched the television.
Two.
What kind of books do you like reading?
Horrors. Horror stories and science fiction. Three.
Have you ever been to the United States? Yes, I have. I went there last year.
Four.
What is the teacher doing? He is helping Maria with this exercise.
Yeah.
Five.
Five. Yes.
What does your mother do? She work in a bank.
Six.
Why didn't you do your homework last night? Because I didn't feel well.
And the one before the last. Yes.
What are you doing next weekend? I'm going to a party.
The last one.
Have you put a TV in your bedroom? No, I haven't. Just a CD player.
Yes. Thank you very much indeed. Inshallah, next time we hope to meet you at the same room. Thank you very much.